Okay, thank you.
And it's not in presentation mode. Hit the slideshow.
Uh-oh. Sorry, bear with me.
You're doing fine.
Okay.
She's getting that together. Flat belly. Calm.
Okay, are we okay now?
I think you're good, darling.
Okay, the meaning of Akana, in the hands of God. Okay, our company, we launched on April 20th, 2019 with our line of CBD products and essential oils. In 2020, we expanded to include a complete line of wellness and weight management products. In 2021, we introduced the Flat Belly Lifestyle. And we have more than 30,000 customers now. This slide is a little old. Akana reinvests 1% of gross profit to empower underserved communities. So we give back to underserved communities every quarter. And we deliver a 5-star customer support rating. And our vision is to elevate the well-being of your body and your soul. Our philosophy, we believe true well-being is only found by connecting, just as our great-grandmothers did, to the garden, the earth, and to our inner wisdom. And we're gonna have to get back to that. You'll see later on in this, what about our food, and we're gonna have to go back to growing our own food because it's so much going into the food now. We gotta change that and go back to the beginning, like our grandparents, great-grandparents, and I still to today have a garden. This is our medical advisory board, and we have any kind of doctor you need. We have doctors, nurses, psychiatrists, hair trichologists, holistic doctors. So we have a doctor for anything that ails you. Okay, and why wellness? Wellness is so important. If we don't have our health, we don't have wealth. So we have given birth to the first generation of children who are predicted to have a shorter life expectancy than their parents. Wow, that's saying a lot right there. And we're seeing it now. You know, so many funerals, so many people sick, and young people too. By 2030, colon cancer is estimated to become the leading killer for people 20 to 49 years of age. Right now, heart disease is the #1 killer, and colon cancer is getting ready to catch up with heart disease soon. And now I want to show you this short video, and check this out.
Okay.
What did they tell you? That my daughter was at the bottom of the river. That she probably died alongside her friend, that they hurt them.
Can't hear the video.
Uh-oh.
I hear it now. Or I did.
Oh, you hear it?
I did. Start it back again.
No, we couldn't hear it.
Oh, I thought I heard
Okay.
something.
Oh, I
Y'all
forgot
talking.
to share my sound.
Yeah, that's what it was. So you got to unshare real quick and go out real quick and come back in and hit the share. While she's getting that together, just be a few minutes. She's kind of new at this, but she's doing a great job. And so there we go.
Okay, just a
Let's
minute.
go back to where we were.
The video.
There we go. Awesome.
Okay, just a second.
All right. Still don't hear it.
You still can't hear it?
No, did you hear to share the sound when you?
Yes. Okay, just a minute.
Did you? Okay. Yeah, stop the share and try it again.
Okay.
You're doing fine. It happens. It happens to all of us.
Okay.
It's all great. Just kind of hit the share sound, then you go back. It'll be fine.
Are affecting about
There we
70%
go.
You hear it now?
Got it. We got it. Yes.
Okay.
of deaths. All the data is that those 70%
I
of
just started
deaths and morbidity are largely lifestyle related and preventable.
Most kids by age 10 in the US already have fatty streaks in their
Oh, sorry.
That's okay. Just hit it again.
2/3 of adults are now overweight or obese, and we have an epidemic cascade of debilitating disease that's overcoming the country. There's no way we can sustain the current style of care with the epidemic that we're creating with our diet and lifestyle choices.
The diabetes, the arthritis, the heart disease, the dementia, the obesity, the cancers are affecting about 70% of deaths. All the data is that those 70% of deaths and morbidity are largely lifestyle related and preventable.
most kids by age 10 in the US already have fatty streaks in their arteries, the first stage of atherosclerosis leading to heart attacks, strokes.
Here in American medicine, we operate from the disease model. We are in the business of treating sick people. We are not in the business of trying to prevent people from becoming sick.
When you look at chronic disease risk, all the things that we walk around worrying about, actually dietary choices trump smoking when it comes to those risks.
If I could deliver one message to the research.
Oh, sorry. Sorry.
2/3 of adults are now overweight or obese, and we have an epidemic cascade of debilitating disease that's overcoming the country. There's no way we can sustain the current style of care with the epidemic that we're creating with our diet and lifestyle choices.
The diabetes, the arthritis, the heart disease, the dementia, the obesity, the cancers are affecting about 70% of deaths. All the data is that those 70% of deaths and morbidity are largely lifestyle related and preventable.
Most kids by age 10 in the US already have fatty streaks in their arteries, the first stage of atherosclerosis leading to heart attacks, strokes.
Here in American medicine, we operate from the disease model. We are in the business of treating sick people. We are not in the business of trying to prevent people from becoming sick.
When you look at chronic disease risk, all the things that we walk around worrying about, actually dietary choices trump smoking when it comes to those risks.
If I could deliver one message to the researchers who are looking for the cause of diabetes and the cause of clogged arteries and the cause of high blood pressure and the cause of obesity, I would tell them the answer is in 3 words. It's the food. It's what Americans are eating.
Wow, that's saying a whole lot. 2/3 of Americans are obese. Children 10, we're already seeing fatty streaks in their arteries headed towards stroke, heart disease. Dietary choices trump smoking. That says a whole lot, and that's where we headed. We just saw the children, our grandchildren, children dying before us. We're seeing the youngsters leave here. Okay, the problem in the US, suicide. We are digging our graves with our fork. And our CEO, Melissa Boston coined that phrase, digging our graves with our own forks. It's the food. He just said it's the food. And what it is, the animal protein, processed food, salt and sugar at a sedentary lifestyle. We're couch potatoes We're sitting around, the kids are even couch potatoes on the computers. Everything they do is the computers. They're not getting that physical exercise, and neither are we. Working from home, you know, we're not getting that exercise either. Too much animal protein impairs our kidneys, organs, and cells, contributing to faster aging, cancer, heart disease, and obesity. Our genetics load the gun, but our lifestyle pulls the trigger. That's what Dr. Oz says. So, and chronic disease, all this chronic disease is inflammation, and mainly it's the food. Intoxication of our cells at the mitochondrial level, the chronic inflammation, all these chronic diseases, that's all it is. And then over here to the right, maybe your left, visceral fat surrounds your internal organs. So that's what it's doing. See, that's the normal organ. And then this is the visceral fat surrounding the organs. So we got to get rid of that fat. Got to get rid of that fat and stuff. And look at this chart. The consequences of not eating right, not exercising, and not getting your sleep. In 2020, nearly 700,000 people died from heart disease in the United States. And for 25% of them, the first symptom was death. So, and that was in 2020. So these figures have changed, but heart disease is the #1 killer. And in 2030, you see colon cancer is getting ready to catch up with that. And down here, we have a clear artery at the bottom, and that's how it should be. So that blood can flow to the heart. And this is a clogged artery, is starting to get clogged. And this is the blocked artery. And that blood cannot flow through like it should be. And it starts with learning your blood type. Do you know your blood type? Anyone that knows their blood type, would you please put it in the chat? Okay, your blood type is a more reliable measure of your identity than race, culture, or geography. It is a genetic blueprint for who you are and a guide to how you can live most healthfully. One person's food is another man's poison. And these are the 4 types of blood. So put it in the chat if you know your type. Okay, and what we provide here at Akana, we provide the blood type testing, a beneficial, neutral, and avoid food list. And example of the avoid list for your blood type. Okay, A is for agregarian, and that's what I am. And I can't have bananas, and I was eating bananas every day. Lobster, meat, no kind of meat. B is for balance, O is for old, and AB is a combination of A and B. And my heart really go out to the ABs because they really can't have too much of anything. But look, if you're a B, you got to get rid of that bird. That bird is toxic to you. Avocados, shrimp, O's, you got to get away from that catfish, white wine, and avocados. So the foods we think are good for us are toxic. And like I said, I was eating bananas every day before I found out that it was toxic to me. And I thought it was helping my potassium.
Miss Sheree, I can tell you some of the blood types that we have out here.
Okay, yes. Thank you.
Okay, well, we have a mixture today. We have some B's, we got some O positive, A positive, O positive, A and O, and another O positive. I didn't see any ABs, but I saw a little bit of everything else.
Okay. And O's normally in a room, no O's normally outweigh everyone else. It's normally more O's. And that's for the oldest blood. But yeah, but we have a ebook, everything to help you with the right foods for your right blood type. We got anything you need, we got it for you to help you with this. Okay, and I want to show you this short video of Dr. Eric Prince, our naturopath doctor.
Hello, everyone. My name is Dr. Eric Prince, the naturopath. I am a holistic doctor, and today we're going to discuss the quantum bioscan analyzer. My testimony has to do with athletics. Being a track and field runner at the age of 40 and 50, I was able to compete at the college level based upon cleansing and detoxifying my bodies with these products, which allowed me to reverse my age biologically, achieve my athletic goals, and to restore my health. So imagine this is your report. Today we want to discuss the power of knowing about a progression of disease before it reaches a crisis state. We're going to talk about the cardiovascular and cerebrovascular report card, which is your heart and your brain. It turns out that over 600,000 people perish each year from heart disease. What if we knew it was coming and had the ability to reverse it? They call it arterial sclerosis, which is a hardening of the arteries. This is a problem in our system because we start off with normal arteries, clean and clear, blood flows with no impedance. But over time, we start to build up plaque inside of our blood vessels. We call this normal to mild abnormality. Then we go from mild to moderate abnormality, where we have even more plaque building up inside of our blood vessels to the point where it becomes close to fully blocked. And this is severe abnormality. If this process continues on from normal to mild to moderate to severe, then we are basically looking at a heart attack at some point in life. But if it becomes permanently blocked, as the blood is flowing through, it reaches a point where the pressure on the walls begin to expand. And we see this as vascular resistance on our bioscan. And once this happens, it causes so much pressure on the walls that it explodes, causing an aneurysm. When this happens, then we have bigger problems to deal with. Let's take a look at some of our testimonies. These are people who actually utilize the products in order to work towards achieving their health goals. Whether it's obesity, diabetes, high blood pressure, we're going to be able to access the ability to reverse these conditions, restore health, and achieve our ideal weight.
Okay, that was Dr. Prince and explaining about our bioscans. We have wellness coaches that are doing those bioscans all across the country now. I'm also a wellness coach, and you heard Dr. Prince say, wouldn't you want to? What if you could catch something before? So hardening of the arteries, arterial sclerosis. These bioscans we're doing, we can give you a heads up on that. It checks your vascular resistance, and that report card he showed you, you know, it's real comprehensive. You can understand it really easy. Red, you know, that's danger. So yellow, green, and blue. But we'll see that in shortly coming up on this next slide. Okay, the green. Okay, what is our bioscan? Tests are for reference only and are not a diagnostic conclusion. Don't wait for the crisis. That was the red on those bioscans. It is a handheld wand that utilizes cellular and biomolecular processes to help ascertain the state of your body at the cellular level. Because on these scans, we're checking you down to the 10th cell. Okay, it's non-invasive, no radiation, Eastern medicine, results in 2 minutes. It's 85 to 95% accuracy rate, and it's been in use for over 40 years. The human body is made up of trillions of cells. And like I said, we're checking you down to the 10th cell. So you got trillions of cells. So you got time to clean those bodies out and get ahead of whatever is coming. Okay, these cells grow, split, regenerate, and die. These signals determine whether the body is healthy or unhealthy. Cells are measured against the spectrum of disease. And this is how the report card looks. Green is normal, blue is mildly abnormal, yellow is moderately abnormal, and red is severely abnormal. And like I said, we're checking you down to the 10th cell. You have trillions of cells, they're constantly splitting. So you have time to get ahead of it. So get your bioscan, whatever city you're in, whatever state you're in. We have them all across the country. So get your bioscan, get back with the person that invited you, and they can get you set up for that bioscan with someone in your area or area close to you. Okay, are you living your best life? Okay, now green, back to our chart again, the report card. Green is healthy, blue is mildly, and yellow is moderately unhealthy, and red is severely unhealthy. And whether you want to maintain health or address health concerns, we can assist with that. Anything you need help with, we can help you with that. Okay, the most dangerous disease you probably never heard of, liver disease, fatty livers. Okay, and our bioscan also shows if you have a fatty liver or not. This is a healthy liver. The second one is a fatty liver, and this is deposits of fat just gotten into the liver. And our livers are filtered. If it's dirty, it's going to get everything else dirty. And then the next stage is fibrosis. And that scar tissue forms and more liver cell injuries occurs. And then cirrhosis, and that's scar tissue. And we've all heard of cirrhosis. Back in the day, that was a drinker. But today, a non-drinker is the equivalent. A fatty liver, a non-alcoholic is like drinking the equivalent of a bottle of vodka a day. So you don't have to be an alcoholic to get cirrhosis. So you have a couple choices. You can take the cheap, fast, toxic route, those fast foods, all that stuff that's harming our body, or you can take the expensive, time-consuming healing. And compared to meat and the fast food stuff, it's really not expensive, but you can't put a price on your health. So you can take the route that you want to go. And with us, we're going to the healthy route to help heal your body, help that inflammation in the body, help those chronic diseases. And sure, the cost of living is up, everything is up, but we want to get your health up to par too. Food inflation, everything up. Food, the gas, everything is up. But we want to get our health back in homeostasis, in balance. So, and there's a blue zone, and we want to create blue zones in our states, in our homes, in our cities, all over, worldwide. And there are 6 right now worldwide. People eat far less animal meat and live longer than average. And one is in Japan, Singapore, Greece, Italy, and we have one in the USA, in Loma Linda, California. Okay, Albert Einstein said the future of medicine is energy medicine. And a person with pure good health has 100% energy. With pure health, a person with poor health has 30% energy. And that's when the healthcare now, that's when they can catch something when it's at 30% of your energy level. And the point of no return is 4% energy, and 0 is death. 4% is hospice, so 0 is death. Herbs and botanicals made by our creator are designed to assist our body in elevating its natural energy. So we want to get God's creation to get that natural energy back in us. So how would you like to elevate the level of your wellness? Flatten your belly, not your bank. And with the flat belly lifestyle, you can do that. And now I have another short video I would like you to see about another reasons we need to detox.
If you don't clean the colon, there is absolutely nothing that you can do to get well. I don't care how elaborate that it is, the practice is. I don't care how much money it costs. If you don't clean the colon, you cannot get well. Did you know obesity is storing your own waste? When that waste gets loose into the bloodstream circulates the body 9 times a minute. And it drops that waste in every cell in the body. This is the reason for eyeglasses. This is the reason for headaches. This is the reason for hearing loss. This is the reason for your hair falling out, is because the colon waste is in the bloodstream.
The colon waste is in the bloodstream, causing that obesity, causing all this stuff that's going on. And we gotta clean that blood. We gotta detox, clean the colon waste. And you may want to hold up on these next slides if you got a weak stomach or something, because this is, let me show you. It's a partially colon that has been removed after 10 years worth of waste. So that's what's happening in our guts. You know, we need to keep those colons clean. If you don't clean those colons, you can't heal. He just said that. And this waste build up, and this is 10 years, this is a partially removed colon. This is 10 years worth of waste. So we got to clean those guts. Any given time, we have 8 to 10 undigested meals in our gut, and 70% of our immune system is in our gut. So we got to keep it clean. And these are our products that we have for the 21-day cleanse that helps clean those intestines. We have a 7-day too, but you need to do that 21-day because it's really help get those good meals out of your gut. We need to keep these gut clean. Okay, the first product that we have is eliminate mucus and parasites. So we're getting those parasites and that mucus caused by that cooked food, dairy, meat. We're getting that mucus out, and this is doing it. And then we want to nourish the cells, and we had flat belly superfoods to nourish them. So we're getting those toxins out and parasites, and we're putting the good nutrients back in. And then we have a liquid colonic. It's like a Drano for your colon. So it's cleaning that colon out. You just saw that bad colon that got removed. So this is cleaning that colon out. And then we have a protein, and this just helps support your muscles, help build that muscle back up. So we got something to help you get back on track. And you saw those testimonies, those are real people. Those are my business partners. A lot of them, and we're all over the countries, but those are true stories. Okay, and this is the products and just naming some of the ingredients that's in it. Okay, the superfoods. Okay, we're getting those toxins out and putting superfoods back in to nourish those cells. So we got ashwagandha root, beetroot, bladderwrack, noni fruit, rose hips, chlorella, moringa, all the good stuff, wheatgrass, all the good stuff. So we're getting running those parasites out, and we're putting the good stuff back in. Okay, and you hear what he said on the video, no healing without flushing the sewer system. This is our sewer system. We got to keep it clean, like we keep our cars taken care of, our oil change. whatever needs to be done to our vehicles, we do it to keep them up. So we definitely have to do it for our body, because if we're not here to do it, we can't do nothing for those cars. So we got to take care of ourselves first. Oh, and then we have the aronia berry juice, and Farmer Tony is the one that produces that, and his fingers were crippled up and he had a lot of issues going on, and he wanted to find something that could really help him. So he found this, and we have the aronia berry juice, and let me tell you a little bit about that. Okay, we discovered the most powerful fruit on the planet Earth. Accelerates weight loss, tastes delicious, and you take 1.5 ounces twice a day. That's like a shot glass twice a day. And the ORIC score is 41,000 plus, and I'll show you that on the next slide coming up. And it reduces inflammation. So this juice, it's really good. You really want to do this too. It helps everything, and it helps that inflammation too. Okay, this is a chart with the standard aronia berry and our Akana aronia berry. Okay, the ORIC score, it helps us understand how effective a berry or food is at protecting our cells from damage caused by harmful substances in our bodies. The higher the score, the better they are at keeping us healthy. So look over here at the standard score, it's what, like 15,000? But look at our aronia berry, 40,000. So, okay, in the USDA ORIC score, oxygen radical absorption capacity, that's what that ORIC stands for. So the score to help fight those free radicals in our body. Okay, so they don't wait for the crisis. So you need to get that blood tested, and whoever invited you to this call can help you with that. We have the blood kits, and you need to get your bioscan, and we're all across the country. Same person that invited you can help you with all of this. And you need to do that flat belly cleanse to get started. So yeah, this is April, so get started now so you'll be right for the summer. And this is our disclaimer. I won't read the whole thing. You can take a screenshot if you like to. And this test is for reference only and not a diagnostic conclusion. Give you a couple minutes. Okay. Okay, your choice. We had a 7-day refresh or the 21 renew. So it's your choice, whatever you get with the person send you, and first time customers, you get an additional 10% off your order. Okay. Okay, we spoke a little bit about the 7-day. One of the best ways to elevate your energy is by detoxifying your body. Get that junk out, put the good stuff in, build that energy, get that energy level back up. African Americans are 40% more likely to die from colon cancer than any other group. And you know, that's with most things. We're at a higher rate than any other race. And here's some of our 21-day jaw-dropping results. And these are real people, my business partners. I know these people, but this is what they did in 21 days. This is their before and after. And here's another set. And I'm going to skip over those next two, but I got to show you this one because those were in the video earlier. But I got to show you, look at Beatrice Foster. She won several trips, and yeah, this works. This works. So, you know, we need to do this. We need to clean those guts. We need to detox. So everybody, let's get on board. And here's another one of our testimonies, Steve Stuckey. In my first 21-day cleanse, I felt so amazing. Energy all day. My cravings for junk food disappeared, and he lost 13 pounds. And he speaks about that energy level, and your energy level will be up. Okay, that's Dr. Prince. And this is how you can get the ebook, and also the person that invited you can help you. So if you want to, you can send in and get your ebook, www.flatbellyebook.com. Okay, and that's just our products again. Okay, and we got the free grocery guide for you. Free grocery guide and free group coaching, because we have communities that help get you through this. On Tuesday and Thursday night with Dr. Roth, we have community call, and everyone, we're just helping each other get through this, giving recipes, whatever issues you got going on, and just everybody walking each other through the 21-day cleanse. Okay. And I guess that's the end of our presentation. If anyone has any questions. Okay. 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 Can you still hear me?
Yes.
Okay. Okay, well, that's the end of our presentation, but I have a few other things I would like to bring up. If anyone have questions, you can put it in the chat. But this is season for your sinuses. Sinuses are really bad. It's a lot of pollen in the air, but I want you to do this 21-day, but all of our other products are so great too. Because I had one customer, she had really bad sinus headache the last week. And I was like, well, you need to try our sinus product. And she did it, her headache went away. And you don't even have to do it every day, but as needed. But anybody with sinus issues that's going on with all the pollen in the air now, you really need to try our sinus spray, our nasal spray. And it's the Essential Defense Nasal Spray. And also our Soul Massage Spa is open. So anyone and any guest on the line, you can get with the person that invited you, and they can let you know how you can book your stay for the Soul Massage Spa. And any new customers, you get 10% off. Okay, the Essential Nasal Defense Spray, yes, yes. And it is, anybody dealing with those sinuses, get some. But all of our products, we want you to do the 21 and detox, clean those guts out. But we want you to use other products too, because they'll help you through the weather, the pollen, everything that's going on. But it'll just help you, period. Our skincare products, we got a little something for everybody. So, but make sure you do those detoxes, get on those cleanse, clean those guts out. So, any questions? Okay.
Great job, Sheree.
Thank you.
Awesome
Thank
job,
you.
Sheree.
Thank you. Okay, everybody, now let's get out there and get those customers and get on this contest so we can go to Florida.
Great presentation, Sheree.
Thank you. I don't know if my guests are on here or not. Okay,
Hey,
Diana
Sheree,
says she
great
can hear me.
presentation. This is Minister Ernestine. I invited some people. I don't know if they're out there either, but I invited quite a few people.
Okay, thank you. Well, if they didn't catch us today, they can get the
Well, they'll be
recording or
here
catch
next
us
week.
next week. We'll be
And I
back
know
next week.
we have that 6 o'clock with Dr. Ross too, explaining the bioscan. So that's coming up
Okay.
next.
Okay.
Great
right,
job,
great
Sheree. And
job,
next week is
Okay.
Mother's Day. Just letting you
Oh,
know.
it sure is.
Oh, I
It
won't
sure
be
is.
here.
Just letting you guys know.
Okay.
Yep, thank
Okay.
you. I remember.
Thank you, everybody. See y'all on the next call.